There are some people who are well aware of the consequences of child sexual abuse and rape either to the victim, their family, or the country as a whole, and ask that the perpetrators are punished accordingly to deter other would-be offenders. Especially as a child, the consequences are very serious because it affects their development. There are some unfortunate situations where they can even contract AIDS, which changes their lives. Most times, they will even fall into a depression. For a child below the age of 15, the age of the one who has raped them should be put into consideration and even make the punishment severe. And it should be compulsory for this person to be punished in case the victim is infected with the disease. Sekanyanje Jean Leonard, the director of CLADO, an umbrella of human rights organizations in Rwanda aimed at defending, protecting, and promoting human rights and social justice, says efforts should be made to explain to the public the punishments for those convicted of sexual child abuse, as well as rape of women and girls. What we need to do is have a more comprehensive interpretation of the Penal Code. There is a 2018 Child Protection Act, which we use mostly, especially because most of the children that are raped are under the age of 18. The law contains such high levels of punishment, and it is so harsh. If people are explained well these punishments, I doubt they would have reasons to continue committing these crimes. Nkusi Faustin, the spokesperson of the National Public Prosecution Authority, said that the existing measures to combat these crimes included arresting, campaigning, and educating the public about the seriousness of the crime, adding that the punishment would be increased and how people will be punished and how they will be put on a list to be made public where everyone should be aware of them. He also hopes that the program will reduce the severity and the scale of these crimes and intimidate people, considering some crimes are committed in one area and the perpetrators move to another place. We have another new plan to make a list of people who have been convicted of these crimes irrevocably. People who have been convicted of the crimes and their appeals have been finalized. And now we can make their list public, set up a website so that everyone knows the people who have committed the crime. Our goal here is to make people aware that these people exist and then give a lesson to others so that people fear to commit the crimes. The prosecution says it is currently having a team that is analyzing all the files so that soon the website will be up and these people will be put there. These rape offenses, depending on how committed by the perpetrator, can be punishable by life imprisonment or up to 20 or 25 years in prison, and life imprisonment in particular. In 2016, 17,849 girls became pregnant prematurely. The number dropped to 17,337 in 2017 before rising to 19,832 in 2018. From January to August 2019, unplanned pregnancies for teenage girls rose to 15,696, which means it was an average of 1,962 in just 1 month. This shows that there were at least 23,544 children born to teenagers in 2019.